Morning and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Icie and I'm so happy to have you here. So today I am just filming a really casual weekend vlog. Today is actually Sunday and I took a little bit of a break from filming, to be honest, and it's funny because a lot of the videos that I post are filmed a week or 2 weeks in advance, so I feel like this is the first time in a while that I've actually sat down and got to vlog and catch up with you guys and just kind of have a really chill weekend. I have been filming a lot of work vlogs, which should be up by now. By the time this video is up, you guys should be seeing a lot of those work vlogs that I had filmed previously. Also made myself a cup of coffee, I cleaned, I journaled. It's just been a really nice Sunday morning. Like, you know, one of those mornings where you wake up, you feel well rested, and you just have the motivation to clean and just kind of do the things around your apartment that give you joy. Like for me, it's cleaning or watering my plants or journaling, just having solo time. And so I've had such a relaxing morning, and in fact this whole weekend has been really nice. I saw my friend yesterday, we went to the pool, and nothing super eventful has happened, but it's just made my heart so happy and it feels really good. So I wanted to film today and just kind of take you guys along my day. As usual with these vlogs, I don't necessarily have a set plan, but we do have plans to go see Luis's niece and nephew. Also, side note, this is not related at all to what I just said, but Taylor Swift recently dropped her new Midnights album, and if you guys didn't know this about me already, but I am a huge Swiftie. Like, I have been a fan of hers since I want to say 11 or 12, so I really grew up with her music, and I've just been playing her music in the background nonstop, so you may hear some of that in the background or hear me reference her, but I just had to give a shout out to the queen herself, Taylor Swift, for dropping an absolute masterpiece of an album. And I actually thought about filming my initial reaction, but I've never done those types of videos, and also I just kind of wanted to enjoy the music and be present and not worry about having some type of reaction, but maybe in the future we could do that together. I also recently got my nails done, and this was totally coincidental, but I did not mean to have them be midnight themed, but that's also really cool. They're this electric blue color. It was actually for my Halloween costume this year, which I have a fun video planned for that, so you guys will see that soon. But anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my coffee and let's just have a good day. Hello guys, so it's been a little bit since I last picked up the camera, and we had a change in plans. So originally we were gonna take Luis's niece and nephew out to the beach and kind of have like a family day, but those plans didn't end up working out. So instead, I suggested to Luis that we go to the Carlsbad flower field, which I've actually never been before, but it's a pretty popular thing here in San Diego, especially during the fall time, because they actually have a pumpkin patch and a flower field, and there's lots of little activities and things to do over there, and so I thought that would be a really fun fall activity. So I'm excited, and I just finished getting ready. Just have some leggings, my white Doc Martens, which have been such a staple this season, and this really comfortable sweater, and then I threw on this beanie. So we are gonna go head over there within the next 30 minutes or so. But yeah, this is why I love kind of chill days like this, because it's really fun to just change plans and just kind of go with the flow. So we're gonna go do that, and then I'm also gonna see if my friend wants to join us. We're here at the Carlsbad Strawberry Company, and it looks so cute. It's actually my first time here, and I'm really excited. Morning and happy Wednesday. It's been a few days since I last vlogged. Obviously it is the work week already, but I did make myself a smoothie. I made myself a berry smoothie because recently I've been getting more hungry earlier at work, but I've never been a heavy breakfast person, so the smoothie has been the way to go in the mornings. But I figured I would end this vlog with a little bit of a Midnight's album kind of like review, and also sharing my favorites. I shared in the beginning of this video that I have been such a huge Taylor Swift fan ever since I was 11 or 12, and this recent album that she dropped is definitely one of my favorites. I feel like I say that every time she puts new music out, or every time she drops a new album or project, but I really do feel like she elevates herself every time she does something new, and so I wanted to end the vlog with that. I know that not everyone is a Taylor Swift fan, but you know what? I also want to make content just for myself sometimes and just for fun. So if you are a Swiftie, this is for you. I thought that I would share at least my favorites from the standard edition and then the 3 a.m. edition, because she did drop like bonus tracks at 3 a.m. When she released it. So I would say from the standard edition, my favorites are Maroon. That one, the first time I listened to it, I was immediately captivated by the beat and the bass of the music, and I just love that song. Also, the fact that it's a color and it's a deeper shade of red, I feel like there's so much symbolism there, and then the chorus of that song, it's gold. Like, I love that song. I think Maroon is probably on my initial listen, probably my favorite, just because of the beat and the bass. Like, I just love that song. Next, I would say Anti-Hero, a really great vulnerable track, but she did do a reel and say that Anti-Hero was one of the most vulnerable songs that she's written, because she wrote about all the things that she's insecure about, all the things that keep her up at night or that she doesn't like about herself. And so I love the lyricism in Anti-Hero, and it's also such a bop, even though it's not a particularly happy theme, or like she's not talking about light topics. She also has a way of making sad songs sound really happy and upbeat, and I love Anti-Hero because it's such a bop. Like, I feel like I can just like play that in the background while I'm getting ready for an event, and it's just such a mood, it's such a vibe. And then the other one that I would say is my third favorite. It's really hard, but I think I would say it's like a tie between Midnight Rain and Mastermind. Midnight Rain, again, I think she was super experimental with the production of the music, and I really like that. Like, if you guys have heard Midnight Rain, she has kind of this like distorted, like weird noise in the beginning of the song. I don't know how to describe it, but you just have to hear the song to get what I'm talking about. And when I heard it, I was like, what is that? Like, that sounds so interesting and weird, but also I really like it. In Mastermind, I just like the concept of it because I feel like it has a really good double meaning. Like, she talks as if she was able to win over her boyfriend, which we all know now is Joe Alwyn, and that she's a mastermind, and that she knew that she wanted him, and she knew that she had to have him, and she kind of compares like the way that she won over him was like a game, like she's a mastermind. But then she also, towards the end of it, gets really vulnerable, and there's a line in there where she says, like, I feel like I'm gonna butcher it, but I'm gonna try my best to get it right. But she says, like, and I swear the only reason I'm Machiavellian, or the only reason I'm this way and so cryptic all the time, is because I care so much. And that line really got to me because it kind of humanizes her in a way, because she's obviously such a huge pop star and she's this huge sensation into the outside world. We're just like, she is Taylor Swift. But still, even now, with all of her success and all of her just iconic moments and just her iconic career that she's had, she can still reflect and know what that feeling is like of not feeling enough, or feeling insecure, or that feeling of like in high school that no one wanted to talk to you, that you were kind of the outcast. She still is able to capture that feeling, and I felt like Mastermind was a really good and clever way to kind of play that double meaning of her fans, but also kind of how she won over Joe Alwyn, and I really liked it. So those are my favorites from the standard edition. Now, as far as the 3 AM edition, because I did listen to those songs, I really liked, upon first listen, I would say High Infidelity and Would've, Could've, Should've. And I think those ones definitely have a really deep lyricism to them. And I also really liked Paris. I feel like that one, the more I listened to it, I was like, you know, I really vibe with this song. Like, I can imagine just dancing in my room to this song. And yeah, so those 3. But honestly, the whole album I really loved. You know, Vigilante shit, and what else? Karma were also such good bops. There's like some songs that I'll skip over just because they're a little bit slower and I am in the mood for something more upbeat. But overall, I would say the album is one of my favorites. A lot of people are comparing it to Melodrama, and I can definitely see the similarities in like the production of it. But I just think that one thing that stood out to me in this album was how vulnerable she was, and also just the lyricism and then the production of the music. I think this is the most experimental album that she's put out. A lot of people were saying that it's kind of like a combination of Reputation, 1989, and Lover. Anyway, those were my favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of like a shorter weekend vlog, but you know, sometimes weekends are just like that, and that's okay. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to comment down below any other video ideas that you would like me to film. I'm always open to that. And with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!